Just wondering if you saw the replay of the disputed call.
I didn't need to watch it. It was closer than I thought, but he did play a huge part in that game, obviously. And, there's not a lot to say. I mean, Bochy's been so good, and had some tough luck out there too, along with the base hits. But this guy's been as consistent as anybody, and they placed the ball well tonight. We just couldn't stop it. We had a lot of base hits off gloves, and they did. And it's just one of those days. It's a rough day at the yard, and you hate to go through them, but you're going to have them occasionally. We did today, so we got to put this behind us and come out, be ready to go tomorrow.
It was crazy the amount of sort of seeing eye hits or hits off gloves, but was Ryan also maybe not quite as sharp as he has?
Yeah, I don't think he was quite as sharp. I think that's fair to say. But again, a couple of those balls, just a few inches one way, he gets out of that inning, and we just couldn't stop it. And like I said, this guy, it's been a great run he's been on. I told him that when he came out, and he's done such a great job. And you're going to have days like this occasionally, and that's a good ball club. They put the ball in play, and sometimes good things happen. That's what happened for them tonight. But he probably wasn't as sharp either. That's fair to say.
All those infield singles in a row, were you maybe anticipating at least one of those plays being made, or were they all tough plays?
They were all tough plays. They're not easy plays, including the one at first where I got thrown out. And like I said, it was one of those nights what could go wrong went wrong. They're again a good ball club. And, they made some pretty good contact there and found some holes. It's going to happen. You hate to see it, see that many happen in one night, but it did, and that's why the score is what it was. And I think we got through the game pretty good considering how it went with the bullpen. We'll check on the guys and see where we're at. And but it's that's a long night for some of the guys that had to stay out there.
Hey, you have faced Mike. The Giants have faced Gio before. What kind of improvements you have seen and from Wendy days with the A's and this Gio today?
Well, we've seen him throw well. I'd say more than anything, his command's getting better. He's grown as a pitcher, and he's using all his pitches. Uses both sides of the plate. And had a good curveball going, occasional changeup. But he's got good stuff. He threw that hard and have that kind of movement. We figured it was would be a battle for us, and hoping that your guys on that day and you play well and it's a close game. Just got out of hand. Expect to put a lot of runs against the guy because of the year he's having and how he's located this year.
Just how tough of an assignment is it for Madison tomorrow? I think it's 38 runs they've scored against you in 4 games. Just to sort of put that out of his mind and go out.
Well, you can't think about that. The only thing, you go out there and try to execute your pitches and keep your confidence. Doesn't matter who you're playing. If you do that, you'll be fine. We've had a tough time against this club, and they're having a great year. That's why the record's what it is. They're good. Great pitching. It's a tough lineup to get through, but you can't think like that. You got to think you're going to go out there and make your pitches.
Bruce, there are a couple of plays, and I don't know, is there anything less to be taken out when it's such a one-sided game, like not covering third base when a guy just moves up and trying to stretch a single into a double in a 14-0 game?
Yeah, on the one where he went to third, yeah, when you're in a shift like that, and somebody's got to be at second on ground ball. And that's where Marco went. He went to second base. If anything, you need to remind the catcher that, hey, you got to get down there and cover third in case we don't get the guy at second. But you don't stop playing the game. And sure, you got to be smart about it and not making out. But Arias was hustling. He was all out despite the score, and made a great play there. You don't want to see it when you're that far behind, but you do want to see the guys playing hard, and he was doing that. Okay.